Hello, I'm Sheriff Bob Wolf. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Office of Sheriff and the Oregon laws and the Oregon Constitution that mandate certain functions of the Sheriff's Office. Your Sheriff's Office is mandated by Oregon law and the Constitution to provide for a jail which serves all of the cities as well as the county and the state police. I'm also required to provide for search and rescue operations. Now typically these are in the Coast Range or in the more rural areas of the county, but we do assist the cities when requested if there is a search for maybe an elderly person with dementia that's wandered away or lost children that are endangered. I'm also required by Oregon law to provide for courtroom security to protect the courts, and I'm required to answer to the call of the court. There also is a function of patrol that is required, and oftentimes people seem to think that the sheriff's not really required to provide for patrol functions, but the fact is, in ORS 206.010, I am required to arrest violators and take them to prison. Another function of the sheriff that I'm required to perform is the civil division, and our civil division is responsible for the issuance of all court orders by the court for issues such as child custody issues, issues in which we're supposed to seize property through some court order from the court, or if property has been foreclosed upon, then the sheriff's office is responsible for processing the property and in some cases even selling that property. We also are responsible for the issuance and entry of restraining orders, and those are done even for the cities, and for criminal subpoenas in which all cases that come before Polk County Circuit Court, if it's a case that occurred in the city, it's the sheriff's office that's required to go out and serve the subpoenas for those. So that's just the top 4 or 5 of the mandated requirements of the sheriff. There are actually, if you did the research, there's actually about 125 other laws that apply specifically to the sheriff, some of them not necessarily mandates. But I wanted to at least touch on a couple of the things that the sheriff is required to perform both in the city and in the county.